Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Kessler from Kessler Insurance, and I am here today on behalf of Cheers for Charity New Hampshire. And I get to be here with the fabulous Joanne Burchuk. Hey, Joanne.
Oh, well, hello, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah, I'm Joanne Burchuk. I'm with Lighthouse Physical Therapy and very happy to introduce our next guest today. We have Elsy from New Generations. And welcome, Elsy. Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your organization and the people you serve and all that fun stuff.
Okay, thank you. First, thank you very much for the invite and for the opportunity to talk about our agency and the services that we provide to the community. So my name is Elsy Cipriani, and the Executive Director at New Generation. We are an emergency and transitional housing provider that works mostly with pregnant women, single mother, and their children who are currently experiencing homelessness. We have in our building a capacity of 27 to host 27 people. And we usually at a full capacity because of the great need that exists in our area currently. And besides that, being a full capacity, we also have a wait list all the time. So the services that we provide in our building are for mothers and children. We provide 24/7 support. We provide food, transportation, case management on a weekly basis. And this case management is customized based on the need of each family. They come from different places, they come with different needs. So some families come here with their children and they already have childcare, but some families don't have childcare. Some families have transportation, others don't. So we work with them, making sure that they establish the main goals during the first couple of weeks. And every week we meet with them to make sure how we can help them to accomplish those goals, and more than anything, to move out of shelter to their permanent house.
So you said 27 people. So you must have a pretty large building to be able to house all of these. And looking at your website, like it sounds like you offer a lot of different services for the women and children that they're there, from, parenting and life skills. And talk a little bit more about how you work with your clients there.
So we are very lucky to have great partnerships with community members. We are also a program of Catholic Charities. So we have access to different programs within the Catholic Charities family. So for parenting, we partner with Our Place in Manchester, and our families get access to parenting counseling on a weekly basis via Zoom through the groups that they have at Our Place. We also partner with New Frontiers Church in Portsmouth, and the residents are able to attend there once a week on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is their programming day, so they have activities back to back the whole day. And they participate in support groups and different enrichment activities at New Frontiers Church. We also have very good volunteers. One of our volunteers is a wealth management counselor for a wealth management firm in Portsmouth. So she volunteers her time for us, and she provides financial counseling for all the residents. So the idea is that as soon as a resident comes to us, we are able to run their credit report to make sure where they are, because the financial management is one of the key components for family to be able to fight and end homelessness in their lives. So those are very core. We're trying to make sure that those become core elements or when they are here. The financial management, building the life skills, the parenting counseling, to make sure that they have everything that they need to be successful once they live here. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that besides the emergency housing that we provide here, we also have an aftercare program. So our support doesn't end when the families move out. We continue supporting them, and we continue helping them and following up with them once they move out, because that's the most important part. Make sure that they stay in permanent housing and they don't come back to us, or they don't go back to any shelter again. So the aftercare program is focused to follow residents that move out of shelter for up to 12 months. Some families are very happy to continue receiving services for 12 months, some families feel more independent and they don't need the services. We are very happy for those families too. But the idea is that we provide home visits at least once a month. Some families we are visiting every 2 weeks. The frequency, again, is based on the needs of each family. And during those visits, we make sure that they have everything that they need. If they are working, that the employment conditions are okay and they are able to sustain their permanent housing, that the kids are in school, that the healthcare continues working well. So we make sure that they have everything that they need during those 12 months. The retention rate for most of the families that have moved out of a shelter is 95%. So it's very high, particularly because we are able to provide these aftercare services.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, so much, so needed. Now, I would guess, given the current housing situation in our community, are you having a hard time helping, these clients move into their own spaces?
Yeah, that has always been a challenge, the affordable housing in New Hampshire, well, everywhere. But this year, particularly, the inventory for units to rent, affordable units to rent, is one of the lowest ever. So it has been very challenging, and what is happening is that residents and families are going to stay in our shelter longer, which is not ideal, but at least we want to make sure that they don't move to a unit that they can afford, and that a couple months later they are going to come back to us. So if they have to wait for a longer period of time, we provide the services that they need. But yes, it has been more challenging, not just for rent, but everything, as you all know, is more expensive, especially gas, transportation. Our programs relied heavily in transportation. Every day we provide transportation for the families to go to work, because, as I say, most of them, when they come to us, they don't have their own transportation. It takes a while for them to get a car or even to get the driver license. So we provide transportation on a daily basis to their workplace, to childcare, to appointments when they don't have other means to get there. So for us, for our programs, the cost has been also increasing during the last couple of months.
So this is also amazing, the service that you provide. Again, it's too bad that you have to, but I'm grateful, you don't want these women. I'm not saying I want these women in these situations, but I'm grateful that you're there should that happen. What kinds of things do you need from the community to support you? How can people, if they listen to this, how can they make a difference for you?
Well, thank you. As I said, our community is great already, but yeah, any support is very welcome. Volunteering, we very often need childcare for some of our children. As I mentioned in the beginning, some of the mothers, when they come to us, they still don't have childcare, and very often they have employment interview, job interviews, they have public assistance appointments that they need to attend, and sometimes we do have a good number of volunteers that we can call, and they come and they provide childcare for the children in the shelter. We always need items as an emergency shelter. Personal care products, diapers and wipes are always needed because we have so many children all the time. I would say those are we also have an Amazon wish list. So anyone who wants to donate directly to us, the link to our Amazon wish list is in our website, which is www.newgennh.org. So you can go to our website, and the link to our Amazon wish list is there. We always update our list with the main needs for our residents. But as I said, personal care products, diapers, toilet papers, paper towels, and volunteering, just connecting with us. Volunteering is a great experience for anyone. It's a very rewarding experience for anyone in the community.
Wow, that's amazing.
Any upcoming fundraisers that you guys do that people should be aware of?
Yes, and thank you for reminding me of that. So we are working on a golf tournament. We still don't have all the details. It's still on the works. We are hoping to have all the information ready. It's going to be hosted in one of the local golf courses here, and it's going to happen at the end of October 25th. So just stay tuned, because we will have more information. Hopefully by the middle of July, we'll have the date, the time, and all the information for people to register to support us.
That's great. That sounds like it would be a great way to celebrate all the good work that you guys are doing too. This is amazing. I just wanted to thank you for all that you do. I'm assuming too, you also accept donations, because that was one of the things we didn't ask for.
Yes.
And I do see you have a thrift shop. Is that correct? Can you
Yes.
talk a little bit about that?
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. So the Thrift Shop is amazing because it's besides that provides a good source of our income, it's also a great place for the community. We have so many people that come to the Thrift Shop not knowing what we do, and they are able to learn that the donations that they are making, the clothes and the home items that they are donating are actually impacting lives right there. So it's a great place for the community to connect with us. We have a lot of people that donate but also volunteer at the shop. And we are open from Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Is behind our shelter. If you drive 33, 33, you can see our shop there. And yeah, the same, you can just go to our website if you want more information about the type of donations that we take. We do take also furniture donations. We do ask for pictures, but the furniture donation, as any other donation, goes directly to support our families, and the families in the shelter get the priority. So if we, for the clothing and for the furniture, when they are ready to move out, they can go and take anything in terms of furniture that they need. And the same with clothing, even before move, they can go to a shop anytime and also get anything that they need from the shop. But also the shop provides a lot of revenue for us.
Fantastic. So I think this is great. I'm so grateful that you've taken some time to share the highlights of all the important work that you do. We're so grateful for the fact that you are doing this work and making a difference in the lives of families right in our backyard. So so thank you for both those things, and it's been a pleasure to speak with you today.
Well, thank you again to you too for providing this opportunity, and thank you for the community, because we couldn't do this job without all the volunteers and the community support that we currently have. Thank you.